banana, banana, goods. Ba, ba, banana, na, na, na. What is going on, New Money? Hope you guys are doing well today, no matter where it is that you're tuning in from in the world. Appreciate you guys for being here, whether you're listening live or after the fact. If you guys wouldn't mind helping me out, support the channel as well as support PI Coin, the Pi community at large, throwing this video a like, dropping some comments, and subscribing. That would be amazing. Really appreciate you guys. We got all-time highs after all-time highs for Bitcoin. It's just kind of casually rocketing, hitting all-time highs. Everything is absolutely moving. We're almost getting into double digits on most of the alts, which means the bull market is upon us. So I hope you guys are doing well. Hope everybody's planning accordingly. Getting ready for the next 6 months should be very interesting time. Just so you guys know what's about to happen for this video, I'm about to read over how some of the popular cryptos are doing for the last 24 hours. Then I'm going to get into the biggest gainers and losers in top 100. And then I'm going to go ahead and get more specifically into Pi Coin, do a little bit of basic TA, just my thoughts on what's going on. And then we'll check for any news that happened over the last 24 to 48 hours since I missed yesterday's stream, unfortunately. I was not able to hop on. And of course, guys, just so you know, none of this is financial advice. Please always do your own research. I'm just a dude giving you their 2 cents on the market, letting you know what they think is about to happen. So anyways, if you guys hear me say sideways, then that means it's plus or minus, the coin is plus or minus 2%. I consider that sideways in crypto. And if it's anything other than that, then I'll say that. Looks like pretty much everything is up on the day, except for Sui, unfortunately. We'll go ahead and get into it. I mean, Bitcoin, like I said, Bitcoin won 18K, hit some all-time highs very casually. Going crazy there, so love to see that. But it is sideways over the last 24 hours. Yesterday it pumped like crazy though. Like I said, I wasn't here for the video though. So anyways, Bitcoin sideways on the day, sitting at 118K. Ethereum sitting just under 3K, up 3% on the day. XRP $2.75, up 8.5% on the day. BNB sideways at 690. Solana sideways, literally on the dot, zero at 163. Dogecoin up 7.5% on the day. Tron up 3% on the day, bringing in the number 9 spot. Tron's at 30 cents. Doge is at 20 cents. We got Cardani Mommy, sitting at 8% on the day. Hyperliquid almost in that top 10. This is absurdity. Sitting up 5.5 or 5% up on the day. Sui sideways. Up 20% on the week though. Stellar XLM. Holy shit. Up 21% on the day, 55% on the week, sitting in the number 16 spot. Love to see that. Bitcoin Cash, we got in the number 17 spot, up 3.5% on the day. Chainlink, 3.5%. AVAX also 3.5% up on the day. Hedera Hashgraph HBAR went crazy yesterday. Today it's sitting up 6.5%. Shiba Inu up 4% on the day. We got Toncoin sideways, but they're up 8% on the week, doing decent in the 25 spot. We got Polkadot up 5% on the day, sitting at around $4. Monero sideways, 328. Big ones, USD. We got Pepe in that number 33 spot, sitting up 5.5% on the day. Uniswap 5% up as well. BitTensor also, I think, is worth highlighting, is up 7% on the day as well. And Pi Network, our Lonely Pi, is one of the few coins down today, sitting in the 39 spot. You hate to see that, but could be worse, that's for sure. Down 3.5% on the day. And Aptos up 4% on the day. Crow up 6%. We'll go ahead and check out some of the biggest gainers and losers now. Starting with the biggest gainers, what on God's green earth is Meme Core? I don't even know what that is, but they are up like crazy. 72% up on the day. Story IP, right behind him, the 86 spot. They are right above them, I guess, and they are 30% up on the day. Pudgy Penguins, good for them. Pengu up 21%, as well as XLM, kind of matching. Up 21%. Don't discount Say either. Is up 14% on the day. I know, or 15% pretty much. No, a couple of builders over there. Definitely some interesting stuff going on, especially for gamers. Biggest losers on the day. You hate to see it. We got Sky in the 71 slot, down 3% on the day. Nothing really crazy. Pi also down 3.5%. I guess it's technically the number 1. I don't know why this loaded weird. And then we got Aave bringing us home in the top 3. Down to just about 2% on the day, pretty much sideways. Everything else is up pretty much if it's not a stable coin. You love to see that. We'll go ahead and get into a little bit of TA. It's not real TA. These are just my opinions, of course, guys. Not financial advice. Like I said, please do not take my advice on this. I would not be making YouTube videos if I was someone to be taking advice from, to be honest. I would be charging people lots of money instead. And I don't. But if you guys want to support me, I do have my Pi Network wallet. I believe it's in the description if you guys would like to check that out. No worries either way though. It's okay. Wow, look at this. Look at this line I drew. Is this on the 1 minute? Let me go to the daily. When in doubt, zoom out. Let's see what's going on here. Any pie. Pie dollar. Pie dollar for long. Looks like we broke out of whatever random wedge I drew. There, I guess it's not a wedge really. It's just a descending funnel, if you will. And we bounced. This actually looks pretty good to me. Even though we're red on the day, we bounced all the way up to what, 52 cents? Love to see that. And then we're down, you know, nothing crazy though. It's not really down on the day, kind of still up in general. It's up to 48 cents. We were just down to about 44 cents over the last few days. We're kind of hovering in that zone. I don't know. I'd expect if we can break above 54 cents, we'll keep running. We'll stay above there for a while. If we can close on a daily above 54 cents, and if we don't, and we'll just keep on rocking this sideways action for a while until something more exciting happens or some developments happen or just some random person who's manipulating the coin pumps or dumps. We'll see what happens. I'm looking at my important points personally. I guess are 50%. Ronald! What's good, brother? Hope you're doing well. Shout out to the Netherlands, some powerhouses in crypto. It's been a little bit, Ronald. Sorry, I've been pretty inconsistent about this, but appreciate you for tuning in. Better be inconsistent than not at all here. So jumping in regardless of what's going on in the markets. Go ahead, take a look at the 4 hours. Some of the important points that I'm looking at is at like 53.50 mark cents, or like around 54 cents. If we could stay above there, close above there, that would be sweet. If we go below 44 cents, then that would not be ideal. I'd expect us to drop to 40 cents and maybe even lower. Hey, glad to hear you're doing well, brother. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys, whoever just liked this video. Oh, Lord have mercy. I can't get this thing off my screen now. Here we go. Sorry, guys. If you're on PC, that just looked weird. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, though. Like I said, whether you're listening live or after the fact, I appreciate you guys. If you wouldn't mind dropping a like, drop some comments, all that good stuff. Goes a long way to helping me out. And like I said, some of the major points I'm looking at are as 54 cents at 44 cents. If we could stay above there would be massive. If not, we could drop down to 40 cents, even keep going lower than that. I mean, it could happen. If we go above 54 cents, I'd expect personally us to keep on just going in the up direction or sideways for a while. Lower the price goes, the cheaper I buy. Amen to that, Ronald. Yeah, that's why I'm stoked that things are pumping, but not really because my bags are not packed like I would like them to be. So I'm waiting to get some more liquidity, a little more skin in the game before I'd really be stoked to see things running. But it doesn't matter at the end of the day. If we build, we DCA 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, we'll all be good. We'll be setting ourselves up in the right position. It doesn't matter. But anyways, that's what's going on here on the 4 hour. Kind of sideways action. This might be the start of a reversal. If we could bounce off this 48 cents and go back up, that would be nice. We'll see what happens over the next couple of hours, though. Really think it's going to decide a lot. I'll take a look at the 1 hour just to be certain. Looks like it's trying to pull up. Maybe a little bit of correction since we just went all the way up to 54 cents. Then I think it'll come back down. I'm long term, baby. Let's go long term. Who cares about the short term? Who cares? 5 years, exactly. 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the line. That's where my head's at. 30 years down the line. That's where my head's at personally. So that's how I'm thinking. I think we got a lot of runway. That's for damn sure. We're rocking about 48 cents right now. If we could bounce off of here, bounce twice, that'd be sweet. I'm actually going to go ahead and add a line to this. I like this. I like this spot. How do I go extended line? Oh, crap. That's not what I want to do. I want to do a horizontal line. That's what I'm looking for. Boop. Okay, I guess not going to go where I want it. We'll go right there. What's that at? I guess it's at, yeah, the 48 cent mark. 47.50 maybe. If we could stay above that, that would be bullish to me in the short term. Go ahead, take a look at the 5 minute, then the 1 minute, then I'll go ahead and get into some news. We did have an announcement from Pi Network on their X today, but it was kind of an announcement about an announcement that already happened or something that already happened with the node updates. But we'll take a look at that in a minute here. Yeah, like I said, if we could bounce off of this and stay up, it'd be pretty nice in the short term. I'd be pretty bullish personally. We pumped from what, 44 cents all the way up to 54 cents. Of course, there's going to be a little bit of a correction. It's only natural. We'll see what happens. We'll see how this next little bit plays out. And here's the 1 minute for anybody who is a real gambler or trader. Wow, the 1 minute is when we just went down like this, actually. This is a very recent candle here. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes ago? 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes ago is when we went all the way down. And then it ended up being a green candle. Look at this. Look at this green candle. It went all the way down there and then it still finished above. That's just how you know there's a lot of people playing this chart, leverage trading, different things like that. We want to see these violent moves. Volatility is our friend in the bull market. We love to see it. We'll go ahead and take a look. That's a little bit of just background how I'm feeling about TA right now. Make sure you guys follow me on X if you haven't already. We got Joe on chain. My account's growing, baby. I'm pushing. I'm doing the classic, all the reply guy nonsense, if you will. Gotta do what you gotta do to grow the account. Trying to get it monetized. It'd be super ideal for me. Here's the news I was talking about going on from the Pi Core team. You can watch the video if you want. It pretty much just says that there was an upgrade to the net node and that the nodes are good for decentralization. I'm not sure exactly how the nodes work in Pi. I don't know if they're like doing the transactions, processing transactions. Do you guys know exactly what these nodes are doing? I mean, not proof of work. Apparently they don't use up that much electricity. So what do you guys think is going on here? But make sure you guys update and check out the latest updates for the node if you are wanting one. If you have a PC, make sure you guys go ahead and run that bad boy. Sorry, I need some water. But yeah, this announcement was essentially about an announcement. And they fixed some specific bugs, which you love to see that. It's always good. Let's go ahead and take a look at HTX. 10 hours ago. Oh man, that's bright on my screen. Can't see too much. Here we go. I Spy with my little eye, little Pi. Bada boom, bada bing. Still bull posting Pi Network. Love to see that. Bullish. Oh wow, apparently not bullish enough to keep me awake. I've been awake since like 3 a.m. my time. I can't sleep. The bull market has got me too excited. It's got me too hyped. Let's go ahead and take a look, see if we can find any more generic Pi Network news. Oop, hello? Pi Network. Let's just do a little search. See what's going on. If there's anything not specifically just talking about the price the whole time. Okay, nice. That's the only official Pi Network account. That's true. Retweet if you believe Pi will hit $5 by the end of 2025. I would retweet that, even though I didn't. Did they say retweet? Yeah, nice. I still use the word tweet as well. I'm forever a Twitter guy. I can't believe that it still says X. It still hurts me this day to call it X, but it is what it is. Crypto for the people. I guess it's just a part of Elon, diversifying the platform as much as possible. Crypto for the people. Here's a thing about the chart. Some more talking about the price. Here's talking about find this guy, give him a follow. Price. Yo, I will say I gotta follow PINX because big shout out to them. You can actually buy and sell. Oh crap! I spelled that PINX. Actually, buy and sell crypto on here in the U.S. Big shout out to them. Give them a follow here. And oh wow. And hello. Oh, Pollo next, and then give them a follow on their main account. I actually like them. It's a pretty solid platform. If you guys haven't checked them out, definitely check out PINX. I like what they're doing. Pretty smooth overall, relatively easy. You can also copy trade people super easy. Just throw in some money and have someone else trade for you. How about that? Not a bad strat. Not a bad strategy at all. Couldn't really find any major news besides the Pi Network just announcing an announcement that already happened about the nodes on Pi 2 Day. Do another quick search on X real quick, then I'll do a little search on Google Chrome. And go ahead and wrap this bad boy up. Question, why are Pi Network nodes not fully decentralized yet? Who's asking this? How are you measuring decentralization? Full decentralization will take place as Pi Network progresses from current open network phase to the full open mainnet phase. Temporary central control over nodes ensures security and stability, while the network matures. I would agree with this. My expectation is that as the AI App Studio fully matures, similar to AI KYC bots, we will see full decentralization. Some successful tests were already conducted in the past to prepare for this transition. Nice. Here's also Pi Messenger. Hey now, I didn't see this. What's going on here? Flash news, Pi Messenger updated. Cool. The new features have been added. You can now log in or create an account. This is a favorite way to stay in touch with other pioneers in the world. Be proud of this Pi community. May God bless Pi Core team. May God bless Pi Network. Amen. God bless. Hallelujah. This is the Pi Messenger link. Oh, I don't know if I don't trust that. That's a scam link. Don't trust this. Don't trust that. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that's a scam link. I don't actually know if it's a scam link or not, but don't trust that. Some nonsense. Go ahead. Big news for pioneers. Talking about the node. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump on over. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some Pi Network news. Pi Network news. Do a little filter over the last 24 hours. Any Pi. Shocking twist at Pi Network. 300 million tokens hit exchange. So those are just normal unlock. Surges 11% as supply shrinks 30%, huh? How'd the supply shrink 30%? Let me take a look at this. Pi Network has surged by 11% in the past 24 hours. Nice, I missed that. Yesterday, my bad guys, breaking above the key 52-cent level. When was this? This was earlier, yeah, 3:20 a.m. Eastern time, wow. This upward movement comes after weeks of stagnation and is driven by several factors beyond the general market momentum. Popular crypto analysts always referencing Dr. Altcoin. Big shout to him. He's got the whole community, the whole Pi Network army wrapped around his finger. Yeah, all these people referencing him constantly. Dr. Altcoin suggests that Pi's recent dip to 40 cents may have been its final price bottom, indicating that the currency might not revisit this low point again. We'll see. Dr. Altcoin's confidence is bolstered by the upcoming reduction in the unlocked Pi supply. And I think Ronald was talking about this last time as well. According to Pi Scan, the amount of unlocked Pi hitting the market is set to shrink by approximately 30%. Nice. Dropping to just 116 million coins by the end of August. Nice. Love to see that. This reduction in supply could alleviate selling pressure. Yes, supporting price stability and potentially drive the price higher. Potentially. In addition to supply dynamics, Pi Network is making significant strides in the AI sector. The launch of Pi AI Studio allows developers to build and deploy AI projects within the Pi ecosystem, which could greatly enhance the real-world utility of Pi Coin. Community analyst Mr. Spock predicts that if Pi captures just 1% of the project, 16 trillion. What? Mr. Spock predicts that if Pi captures just 1% of the $16 trillion AI market by 2030, I guess that's what it's expected to be by 2030, its market cap could reach $160 billion. Nice, representing a substantial increase from its current market cap of $4 billion. This could potentially send Pi's price soaring past $22 in the long term, a 40x gain from its current price. Love to see that. Bitcoin's rally to all-time highs has also contributed to the broader crypto market's bullish sentiment. With Pi Network benefiting from this upward trend, the cryptocurrency recently broke above 45 cents and is now holding strong at 52 cents. Nice. Okay, despite the positive development, concerns remain about the decentralization of Pi. Pi Scan indicates that while South Korea leads with 23 connected nodes, what kind of nodes are we talking about? The network only has 10 validators. It's true. 792 known peers, suggesting a lack of widespread decentralization. Yes. This concentration of nodes could pose a risk to the network security and scalability. Additionally, the recent price surge has raised questions about the potential market manipulation, with the cryptocurrency's price slipping to 46 cents despite major upgrades, sparking fears of hidden whale manipulation. Yes. I mean, all markets are manipulated, guys. We all know this. Order book hints have added to these concerns, suggesting that large holders may be influencing the market. However, the overall bullish sentiment and technical indicators points to a potential rally for Pi Network in the near future. Nice. Love to see that. July token unlocks. Google Gemini AI predicts the price. Why is Pi Network lagging? Why is Pi price up? Pi. Crashing towards all-time low. Pi Network new update. I already went over that. It's not really an update. More an announcement of an announcement that already happened. Here's why Pi price is primed for a short squeeze. All right, we'll check this one out. Then I'll see if there's anything else on the second page, and we'll go ahead and wrap this bad boy up. If you guys appreciate the semi-daily content, make sure you guys throw a like on this video, drop some comments, as well as subscribe, of course. We got Pi Coin. Pi sitting at minus 4% at the time of me speaking, was trading at 49 cents on Friday, July 9th, a few points above this week's low of $45 or 45 cents. Still, there are several reasons why the coin is on the verge of a breakout. First, data shows the monthly token unlocks slow down over the next few months. Yes. The second, the Pi coin price will likely benefit from ongoing crypto bull run. Yes. Bitcoin has already jumped to a record high as we predicted here and here. Nice. They're going to tag those 2 times. Duh, of course, it's going to keep rocketing. It's what Bitcoin's going to do. Everybody's adopting it. This rally could continue as it targets the cup and handle target of nearly 150K. Bada bing, bada boom. A Bitcoin surge will likely lead to more gains amongst most altcoins. Third, Pi Network's developers recently unveiled the Pi AI Studio. Yes, bullish on that. Data shows that developers have already pitched thousands of applications. While not all will succeed, a few successful ones could help power its ecosystem. This is really cool. Let me know if you guys have used the AI Studio or any of the studio. Let me know what you guys think of the updates for the app in general. I like them. I think the Pi app is coming along very well. I wasn't a crazy fan of it before, but they really have a lot going on, a lot that they're adding, and I like where things are heading. The user interface is cleaning up. Everything's getting better. Here we go. Another reference to Dr. Altcoin. Wow, the Pi app submissions for the AI Studio have surpassed 12,000. Wow, it's kind of crazy. Pi Network analysis. And apps developed on the network will be supported by existing Pi Network products like Pi Ad Network, Pi Domains, and Pi Wallet. Those with substantial potential may also receive funding from $100 million Pi Network Ventures. Very interesting, guys. Let me know what you're thinking, how you feel about Pi Network, how things are developing with the AI. Have you guys tried launching anything with the AI yet? Have you guys tried applying to anything? Let me know what you guys think. Pi is so new. Oh, my bad, Ronald. I just missed your last few messages. I don't know how I didn't see them. Think long term, Pi is so new. I would have to agree with that. What's going on? See a couple more people jumping in here. If you guys wouldn't mind throwing a like on the video, I would greatly appreciate it. Kind of wrapping things up though here, just looking for any other articles that I might have missed that aren't just talking about the price. Because we all know what the price is. You can just Google it and make your own prediction. Short term, who cares what's going to happen? That's just my personal opinion. A fresh VC investment, Pi updates daily. Ooh, I want to follow them. Just talking about the Pi coin price, bullish divergence. Ooh, and here we go. Sui's struggling is what they say. Sui's doing quite well, in my opinion. I think they'll do fine. I'm bullish on both Sui and Pi Network. I could not honestly be more possibly bullish on both of those, especially Sui, if I'm being honest with you. Pi Network, I'm incredibly bullish for sure. Sui, though, is killing the game. Absolutely killing it. Here's what's going on right now, guys. Let me go back to maybe the 1 hour. If we can stay above this 44 cents, I see a lot of green in our near-term future, but I have no idea what's about to happen. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments. Let me know your short-term thoughts, long-term, how you're feeling. If you tried out the Pi app, do you have some .pi domains? Are you trying out the AI things? Did you apply for a grant? You know, there's so honestly a lot going on with the Pi network right now. I got to be more on it. I got to be, getting on the app more, clicking around a little bit more while I'm on these Twitter spaces. But guys, until next time. That's pretty much everything from me. Again, it's Joe Unchained from New Money Crypto. We all know that there's smart money, dumb money, old money. Years from now, they'll be calling you new money. Until then, guys, I'm going to have to catch y'all in a video soon. Much love. Peace. Oh, 4 people. Let's go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.